Hello guys, today let's understand managed identity and let's understand it with an example. So let's say we have ASP.NET Core Web App or we have ASP.NET MVC Web App, and let's say for this web app the backend database is Azure SQL DB. So obviously we will store connection string for this database, right? So we will store database connection string. Now guys, we may store this database connection string in app config settings. So for example, for this, that is for this .NET Core Web App, we may store it in app settings.json, or for this MVC app, we may store it in web.config. But guys, storing such database connection string in app config file is not the best security practice. Okay, and the better solution is we should use key vault. So we should store this database connection string as a secret in this key vault, and then our application, that is our web application, it should retrieve that secret from this key vault. Great. Now let's say we have deployed this web app in Azure VM. So let's say this is our VM and it contains our web app. That is this web app, that is either it's .NET Core or MVC. Now obviously this web app, it needs to retrieve this secret, that is this database connection string from this key vault, right? But by default this web app, that is this VM, see guys, we have deployed this web app in VM, right? So by default this VM, it does not have permission to access this key vault, right? I mean, that's the whole idea of using key vault, that only authorized user or only authorized resource or only authorized application should have an access to key vault, right? So again, this VM, it does not have an access to key vault, and such access or such permission we can provide through managed identity. So in order to manage identity, the first step what we will do is we will create managed identity for this VM. So first step, create managed identity for this VM. And guys, remember that this managed identity, it gets created in Active Directory, that is AD. Okay. Now the second step. So we have this managed identity which points to this VM, right? So we will go to this key vault and we will provide the required permission to this managed identity. So basically we will go to key vault under access control and we will select this managed identity and we will provide the required permission for that managed identity. So for example, we may provide a permission which allows to read all the secrets from this key vault, right? So the permission might be, and again we have stored this database connection string as a secret in key vault, right? So again we have provided the required permission to this managed identity, and this managed identity, it refers this VM. So ultimately this VM, it will be now allowed to read this connection string from this key vault. So that is managed identity. And now let's quickly see it in action. So guys, we are in Azure portal and let's open our VM. And now let's create or let's assign managed identity to this VM. So here under search, let's enter identity. Let's click on this. And guys, if you see, we have two types of identities, that is system assigned and user assigned. So we will discuss the difference in detail in our next video, but as of now let's keep it system assigned, and let's say on, and let's say save, and let's say yes. That's it. And you can see managed identity has been successfully created. So let's close this, and now obviously we need to go to the key vault and we need to assign the required permission to this managed identity. So now we are in this key vault, and here let's click on this access control. let's click on add, and under that add role assignment, and from this we need to assign the required role. So let's go down and see this key vault secrets user. That means this role, it can read the secrets. So let's select this, next, and from here let's select this option, that is managed identity, and let's select the member, and from this managed identity drop down let's select virtual machine. And see guys, here we can see this our first VM. It's because we have assigned the managed identity to this VM. So let's select this, let's say review plus assign, and review plus assign. So that's it guys. And basically now this VM, now it can read the secrets from this key vault, and again for that we have used managed identity. Thank you.